Hey everybody, welcome back to another goddamn episode of Stating the Obvious. I'm making full use of the webcam. Full use. Except it's only me and Jacob this time.
Rip.
Actually, all the time,
Actually,
mostly.
it might be me. Too.
Maybe Pranay.
maybe,
Maybe Pranay's here. Maybe he isn't. We don't know. Maybe you know. Maybe we know.
We
In
do
either
not know
case-
right now.
In either case, you guys will find out. But we have some business to attend to first, don't we? Start of every episode, isn't it?
Yes.
Pranay, can you
Yes.
come with the obvious fact today?
I was debating between a couple, and then I decided mine should obviously be that my laptop does not like recording video.
Extremely
And
obvious.
if you
have
see- and if
anyways.
you do see a video, it is it is my phone video. So there's that.
Yeah.
What kind of laptop do you have, anyways?
Okay, it's a Lenovo ThinkPad, like Carbon.
I feel like
Okay,
that's
there's
a
a
pretty
lot of
good
those.
laptop, but
Yeah.
I've heard
that's a
good things
pretty
about
wide
the
range.
I've heard good things.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe one day Pranay will get a real man's laptop.
I mean,
Sure.
I know for sure. As soon as I graduate, I will be getting a PC. So.
very nice. Okay,
Very
let's
good.
make sure it has an NVIDIA encoder.
Yeah.
Okay, we,
And
we
then he
will,
won't-
we will determine that beforehand.
Okay,
If it has if he gets like a good PC, then he won't indent as much either in League.
I don't know about
Yes.
that.
Well-
I think it's more human error.
Well,
on that-
actually, no.
on that
Last
front.
time,
Also,
I couldn't
Pranay,
auto
I can't auto attack. I can't auto attack.
That's true.
Yeah.
and then 5 seconds later, oh, I can auto attack. 5 seconds later, where my abilities go? I can't blind anything.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Pranay's like only playing half a champion in the
Exactly.
most of the time.
That's that.
Noah, hi there. Hi there. You got an obvious fact for us here on Stating the Obvious?
Sure. My obvious fact for today is people tend to think more about time than distance when it comes to going places.
I like
Like
this
we
fact.
talk about,
Yeah.
something's nearby or far away, but like we're not actually talking about the distance. Like we're talking about how long it takes to get there. Like it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes away. Because like in the end, like the distance doesn't really matter. What matters is the speed, right? Like if you're on a jet plane,
Agility.
like 100 miles is like a lot less than if you're walking, 20 miles.
Hey, D is equal to VT.
Yep.
Thank you for that, Cobb.
Distance
physics.
equal
Yeah,
to
good.
velocity times time.
Very good.
I always like those equations that you can make into a little triangle. That's
Oh,
how I
like
did
the
it.
delta?
averages and stuff.
I mean, you don't like it's really
Density.
easy to know. Like, oh, you just need to divide by this, get this. Like, it's obviously
Oh,
very
yeah.
simple, but I just like that the triangle works out. I just find it like aesthetically pleasing.
Okay. I'm glad that you enjoy these things, Jid.
Okay, you know what? Whatever.
Okay.
We're gonna fight afterwards, and then it'll be all right.
Okay.
But for now, I need you to give me an obvious fact, Jacob. Otherwise,
My
I'm
obvious
gonna-
fact? My obvious fact is Moon Knight OP, man. I watched the first episode. So
Oh
good.
shit! Yeah, I saw it too. No, I went
No
into it.
spoilers.
We can talk
Yeah,
about it
I'm
when,
not
when the full
spoilers.
thing
I'm not
comes
doing
out. Yeah.
I'm not doing spoilers, but like, I went into it thinking, you know what? I wasn't too excited about this. Like, it's just another Marvel. Of course, I'm going to watch it. Then I saw the episode. I was like, fuck, that's actually insane.
Yeah.
That's
And for me,
That's
me
what
personally, I like Egyptology. Like I played
Yeah, I
Assassin's
didn't-
Creed
see-
Origins, and like I like
Yeah.
Egyptology.
I like
So-
it too. I just did not know beforehand that Moonrider was an Egyptian thing.
Okay,
Moon
his
Rider,
name's
by the way.
Moon Knight. His name's
Not
not
Moon
Ghost
Moon
Rider.
Rider, by the way.
Fucking
Moon Rider, by the way. Moon Rider, by the way.
What the fuck?
PJ's just waiting for
Ride the
Ghost Rider.
moon.
Okay, he's too eager.
He's
He's too
fire.
excited.
He gets fire.
Did they already
horses,
make a
too.
movie for Ghost Rider with like Nick Cage on
They did
like as like a
multiple
flaming
movies.
skull?
In multiple movies, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like old movies though, right? Like early 2000s.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Anyways, that's a good fact. That's a good fact. I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh my god.
I don't know. I was gonna say that like Egyptology is something I haven't really thought about, but like when I was a kid, it was like super cool that Egypt just existed with like mummies and shit. Like I
Yeah.
don't really think about that now, and I'm just kind of wondering to myself like, do kids these days like still think about like Egyptology and dinosaurs and shit like that, or are they all just like Fortnite dancing in the schoolyard now?
Yeah, no, it's cool.
I feel like
I think it is
they
cool.
still think about dinosaurs for sure. Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs aren't real.
I
hot
think
take.
they just were my
Yep.
dance in the
You
schoolyard.
guys
I t-
ever, when you were kids, did you guys ever buy those like huge books with like they'd be called like Egyptology or like
At least
Okay,
that's
yeah.
wizardry or
No,
whatever. And they
actually-
had like
Well, not
they
wizard.
had like
Wizard.
little kits. They had like little kits inside of them with like little like trinkets, like for like Egyptology.
Okay.
Like it would have like I don't know what they had, but it would be like I mean it was like all cheap shit. It would be like filled with like pebbles or some shit or like colored glass or whatever.
I think I had one
But-
for dinosaurs. I think it was just called dinosaurs.
Yeah, I
I
had
had
like
a
one
couple
called
dino books back in the day.
I had like one called Wizardry or something or like Merlinology or something like that. Like it had a giant like fake plastic gemstone on the cover. It was like fake as shit, but like I thought it looked super cool. I wonder whatever happened to that book.
I took it.
Right.
I stole it. I stole it magically from Noah, using my Merlinology.
Definitely.
I had Perneus history, because he's also a Merlinologist.
Yeah.
Fuck, what the hell?
Yeah,
What are you talking
I've
about?
I
feel like
don't know.
La, la,
brother.
You
la,
started
la,
a
la.
sentence and you just didn't have a plan for it.
You know,
Exactly.
it's what Nick was doing earlier on too.
Bro, that's how all my sentences.
God, you just insert the
Sorry.
audio clip of just going try to ask the questions. It's
Oh my
more
God, yeah.
degenerate.
Just slowly descend into
Madness.
madness. Yeah, it's crazy. Did we talk about y'all's spring break last episode? I feel like
we
our
did. We did.
I think we did.
our episodes always align with Clash too, right? Isn't that kind of crazy?
That's actually kind
Yeah.
of yeah.
Like every
No.
time we record an episode, we're like, "Are we doing Clash tonight?
Hey,
Clash
okay.
when?
So
What are plans for Clash?"
we do the clash tonight, and this time we win. This time I feel it. I
No.
feel it.
Do you know why I agreed to do Clash tonight? Do you know why? Do you know why I also think Pranay could have agreed to do Clash tonight?
Because
It's
it's only
because
one
we're
game.
only gonna play one game.
Yeah.
We're gonna play one game. We're gonna lose. We're gonna be like, okay, I love it, and we're gonna be done. Like that's why I agreed. Like it's like I'm probably gonna go get ice cream
Me too.
afterwards or something.
To be fair, like if Pranay was playing with us, like I think that's pretty much guaranteed. Like we get down to Elder Dragon, and Pranay would be like, "I can't auto. Where are my abilities? I can't press smite." Like we tell Pranay like Pranay, go steal the dragon. You can do this. You can do this, Pranay. Be like, yes, I can do this. I can do this. He takes a blast cone in and just stands there. He's like, I'm pressing smite. Nothing's happening.
That's too
Hey,
true.
I've stolen many a dragon though in my day.
He has.
I've
You have to
stolen
give
many a
Pranay some credit for that one. I've
Yeah.
seen
I
him
do,
steal
yeah.
his fair bit of drakes.
with the champion that it's quite difficult to play.
Rengar.
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 Oh,
Rang.
Rengar.
Actually,
Yeah.
are you, even with Zach, I've stolen. quite a
Wait,
few,
Rengar
actually.
is Garen, bro.
The anagram.
Yeah, they are.
No.
Ganar
No,
Ram.
you got an extra R in
Garen.
there.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You need like Engar
It's
or
R
Renga.
Garen. Garen
It's
is
Garen.
No,
It's
Garen
Garen.
R. It's Garen
because
R.
you
Garen
execute
R.
people.
Yeah.
You execute people. That's why. Oh, clever. Riot is like thinking on like a 4D chess level.
Are they though?
No.
Also, Riot. Let's buff Irelia. She feels a little weak right now.
You know what this game needs? More revives.
True. I'm here for it. Action. I hate it when people are like action. I love playing action.
I saw,
Kill
yeah,
yourself.
I saw some
An
one
action
video.
hero.
I saw like
Yeah.
a Zach tutorial the other day, and they just kept on saying action, like with the widest accent.
Action.
Action. Lights, camera,
Action.
action.
What would it sound like if you did the opposite and just said like a bunch
As-
of like white names with an Indian accent?
White names with an Indian accent? Like
Yeah.
reverse it?
Yeah, reverse it.
Like
Like what?
from
Like,
I
give
don't know.
me a name.
Say Garen.
Garen is Garen a white name? Like
I
Garen's,
don't know. It's definitely not
Yeah,
Indian.
I don't know how to say that with the Indian accent. What the fuck?
You need to
Yeah.
first get into
Yeah.
the Indian
Yeah,
accent,
you
and
need to get
then
into
you
the-
can. You can't
it's a
just
mind
start.
start.
You can't just start. You have to transform your mind. Look at this guy,
Free your
number one
mind.
bullshit guy, number one bullshit guy,
Okay, get
number one bullshit guy. You say that, you're brown, Indian. Garen, good man, Garen. Hey, is it biopic or is it biopic? Did we talk about this?
We did not know.
No. I think it's,
It's
biopic.
biopic.
Biopic?
Biopic?
Biopic? I don't know.
Like the thing about like a person's life, like
Yeah.
like a
I
movie
feel like
about like,
biopic because biography. I don't know.
but like biopsy,
Biography?
biography,
Biopic?
biopic.
Biopic?
What is it, guys?
Oh no. Is it one word or does it have a hyphen in it?
Biopic is one word. Biopic is one word. Whatever.
Biopic? I don't know, man.
I just did the Google read it to you. It's biopic, at least according to Google.
Oh, shit.
Google
And Google's
right
never been
everything.
wrong.
This
Yeah.
is true. We do know this. Yeah,
We do
so
know
I think it is biopic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen a biopic recently?
No, I was just reading about the one about like MS Dhoni. He was like Indian cricket player.
Would King Richard count as a biopic?
It is. It is.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Is that wait? So
That's the one that Willard Smith won his Oscar for.
Yes.
Ah,
good old
Willard
Willard.
I
Smith.
watched that the other day. It's
Yeah.
on HBO Max.
Man. The Fresh Prince left some fresh handprints on Chris Rock.
Oh yeah.
destruction.
Memes are quite nice about this. It's
Have you seen the one where like it's SpongeBob, but like the voices match up
Yeah,
exactly?
yeah, I have.
I sent that in the chat.
Wait, what?
I sent that in the chat, man.
Yeah, that comes at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
This is
Crazy.
what AI was meant for.
Yeah, like this is why we have technology, right? This is why
Yeah.
I'm doing computer science.
It's not to make the world a better place. It's not to
Okay.
cure cancer or whatever. It's for the memes.
True.
It's for better memes, higher quality memes.
Like,
That is the purpose of
man.
humanity.
To be like, I don't know what. I don't understand why he went up there. I just don't get it. I could never do that.
Well, So I don't know. Like I haven't done like any serious research, but from what I've heard, like it was like this whole thing where like his wife had like an
Hair
affair
loss.
with his son's friend,
Oh yeah,
Okay, well, I
Yeah.
mean, that wasn't the.
which is like
Wait.
a-
Was he younger?
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
It was his
Yeah.
son's
It's his
friend.
son's
What?
friend.
son's friend.
Yeah. Wait,
Is the son making friends with like 40-year-olds? Like what?
I don't know if Jaden's that cool.
I mean, he has multiple sons. I thought.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure it was Jaden's friend.
Yeah, it was. It
is
was,
Jaden's
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is like, kind of creepy, borderline illegal, depending on how old
It's
he was.
pretty sus.
It's
Did,
not
did
pretty
they not?
sus.
Did they not have an open relationship at the time?
They do, but like still,
Like
like,
they had it over.
what the fuck?
Like I don't
Yeah.
think they had it at the time. He was like 20, so it's not like illegal. It's definitely sus, but not
I know,
illegal. But her quote on that was something like, "If he loved me more, he would have known I was cheating." So
Yeah.
I
remember,
that's
yeah.
like,
I don't know.
That's so stupid.
Like at that point, I'm just like, either the other person has to make like some serious fucking changes, or it's done.
Nah,
like,
I mean,
You
if
know,
I was,
you know
yeah,
where she's
like,
for, bro.
yeah.
You know what? Will Smith. What's her name? I forgot.
Jada Smith.
Yeah,
Jada.
No, his wife's
Yeah,
name. is
Jada
Smith?
Pinkett
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. You know what Jada Smith is for, bro?
oh my god.
The highways.
Anyone wanna
The
take a guess?
highways. Not even the street. The highway, man.
Bro,
She is
she's
for-
not just for the streets. She's the entire
She is literally the street.
street.
The
Yeah.
whole intersection.
Oh my god.
The whole entire intersection. Exactly. It's just a bunch of red
Transportation
flags.
infrastructure.
Red
I mean,
stop
like
signs.
if I was him, I would have just like left right there.
No, I mean the thing
Yeah.
is, like, he was laughing at the joke before.
Yeah.
He was literally
laughing
laughing
at
at
the
it.
joke. Like,
And like you saw them cut to him like as they were telling the joke, and he was just like, "Oh, ha 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 ha," and then you could see like Jada's like face, like she's just like, "What the fuck?" And then he probably
just
turns-
exactly like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like Will Smith might just be like in a bad place right now. Like,
probably.
I mean, like as an actor, like as a celebrity.
That's hot.
Yeah, like that's the only thing he's really been known for the last, I don't know, like 5-10 years. Like when was the last time he put out like an original movie that wasn't like like a
I mean,
I
like
don't know,
the
like a
Gemini,
remake
I
or-
guess.
Gemini man.
He was
I don't-
in stuff. Like,
yeah, Gemini
if that-
Man was like pretty poorly received from what I remember.
Yeah.
I don't even know
Same.
what you're talking about, so I think that
Yeah.
goes to show.
Yeah, it was.
The last thing I remember that he made that was like actually well received, I think, was probably I Am Legend.
Oh, he made.
I mean, King Richard.
Well, he was
obviously.
in that. He was.
I mean,
oh yeah, I
obviously,
mean,
Are we
yeah,
talking
King
about
Richard.
what he's in, or are we talking about
Yeah,
just
what he's
like
in.
what he's produced?
I mean, I'm talking about like the fact that like you look at Will Smith in like the 80s and 90s, right? And you look at Will Smith today, it's just like two completely different personas.
I mean, I think.
Yeah.
Like two
I mean, I think
completely
King
different
Richard
people.
obviously did very well.
King
Yeah.
Richard did do well.
That's true. That's
Wait,
true.
was I Am Legend before or after Pursuit of Happiness?
Oh,
Bro, I
it's
don't
probably
even
after.
know
It was
what the
probably
second
after.
thing you're
Pursuit
talking
of
about
Happiness
is.
was a long time ago.
Old, bro.
Yeah, it was like when.
I've never heard of this thing.
fuck.
What is that?
What the fuck is his name again? Fuck, I forgot his
Jaden.
name. Jaden.
What? You haven't heard of Pursuit of
Wait.
Happiness, though?
No, what is
Oh,
that?
really? You should really. It's actually.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were only 1 year apart. Pursuit of Happiness 2006, I Am Legends 2007. Hancock was 2008. Hancock was pretty big.
Cock.
Oh yeah.
The most recent role I actually remember him being in, other than King Richard, is the genie in Aladdin.
Yeah, which
Yeah, but that's
is
like a remake of something. Oh, he also did
it's a remake of Aladdin.
he did what's the animated movie with Tom Holland where they were like
Oh yeah, Spies in Disguise or something like that.
Uh,
It's
Spies
like the
in
bird.
Disguise.
It's like the bird one.
yeah, and
Yeah, I
he
don't
was
know.
the
That
like
looked
spy in that,
pretty-
right?
I
That looked
didn't
pretty
even
low
watch that.
tier. I don't
what the fuck
know.
that was.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
looked
watch
pretty
that
low
either.
tier.
It
Oh,
was
really?
pretty terrible.
Sad.
Like those kids animated movies fall into two categories. They're either like just top tier or they're utter garbage. There's no in between.
It's a remake of
Okay.
something. I can't.
What is it? Like it's just on the tip of my
That's not what I
tongue.
meant. I meant because Noah said like something original. What I meant was that is a remake of something, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a remake of Aladdin.
I don't care. Oh, he also did Bad Boys, right? Bad Boys?
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's
was
like
that come out
Bad
yet?
Boys 3. Yeah.
No, there was a new one, right?
Yeah, Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah, was that well received? I don't know.
I think it was, but like again, it's like a remake. They did that whole like Fresh Prince of Bel Air remake. I don't know. I just feel like he's kind of reached that peak, like that point in his career where he's not really generating any new, like.
He's
hype.
irrelevant now, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go as far to say that, but like he's
Nah,
definitely
now he's
definitely
made
washed
himself.
up. He's washed.
He just needed
Listen-
his cloud back, so we just
Yeah, you heard it here, folks. Willard Smith was washed. I mean,
washed up, bro.
yeah.
I mean, he does
Something-
producing stuff. Like I think he does like pretty good production. I assume.
Yeah, but like you never like look at a movie nowadays and like see Will Smith and you're like, oh damn, like that's gonna be good.
But like, I really like Freshman's Lawyer. Like, he's funny. Like, it's
Yeah, but I mean that's not who he is anymore. He's
Yeah.
old Will Smith
That's
now.
not who he is.
He's aged. He's decayed. He's decrepit.
Yeah.
I think he's just been through a lot of shit. TBH.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I
gotta
don't
take a toll. Like,
I don't
Yeah.
like fully blame him. Like, it's probably been like pretty rough, but that doesn't
Yeah,
mean
but-
you can just go like slap Chris Rock for being a
Yeah.
comedian. You
Or
know,
like just slap anyone. Like
yeah.
I kind of wonder though, like people talk a lot about how Will Smith is like not seeing any backlash because he's a celebrity. But I have to wonder, right? Like, is also some of it tempered by the fact that Chris Rock is also a celebrity? Like if Will Smith had gone to like some random ass person, right? Just full scented across the face, like would people be like you think more upset or less upset?
I think more.
No, I think less. Like if assuming that this like random dude made the same joke.
Yeah.
Because remember that time like that one like reporter or something like asked Will Smith the question or like kissed him or something and he slapped him. Like he didn't face anything for
I don't
that.
remember that. I
Exactly.
don't remember any of that.
Exactly, because like he didn't face anything for that. I'm pretty sure he slapped some reporter.
Okay, but you also just can't go. You can't go around kissing people. Like,
That's also very true. Yeah. Like,
like
I'll be
that's
honest.
kind
If
of-
somebody
like,
tried to kiss me,
if
I'd
you're
probably do
coming
the
into
same
my
thing.
personal space and like
Like, I don't
kissing
know
me,
if this
like,
guy. I don't know. I think he was like French or something, and like, well, I don't know if this is true.
I don't
but-
give a shit.
I mean, that's like a cultural thing, right? Like French people like kiss on the cheek every time they.
Look,
do it, right?
sure, maybe
I
it's a
forget- but
cultural
I-
thing, but I'm not French.
Yeah,
and
but
neither is
I
Will
don't know if
Smith.
that's. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't. I just
gotta
remember.
know,
I just
gotta
remember
know.
he slapped some reporter dude for some reason. I don't know exactly why. and there wasn't anything about that. But
But like, I also think like reporters are like also another group of people. Like, just people in general don't really like
that's
like
true.
especially paparazzi reporters. Like, people hate paparazzi
Yeah, true.
reporters. Like, I'm just talking about more like just like average Joe, right? Like, your normal Walmartian, like they
Just
they
like some like pretty like
Some like
you
random
know,
dude. I
just
think
some
if they
dude.
made like the same joke, people would be less angry. I don't know.
maybe, I don't know. Like, I feel like they might be more angry because like Will Smith would be like punching
I mean,
down.
but it's also like I agree with no, like he would be punching down, and I also think like he probably wouldn't have done it. Like it's also because they're on like the Oscar stage, right? Like
yeah.
it's a pretty
Yeah,
big
but like we're
platform.
assuming, right, that this random dude's also on the Oscar stage just saying this.
Yeah, but I
right?
mean that's not happening, right? Like
yeah.
in any world, so you can't.
like-
it's not really a good like
Like
comparison.
reverse the roles. What if the random dude went up and slapped Chris Rock? Like he'd be
true.
arrested straight up.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Like he wouldn't be allowed to like just walk out of that place, which Will Smith
Yeah.
was, you know?
And I'm kind of wondering, like, where this is all going, because I feel like over the last, like, even 10, 15 years, like, people's, I wouldn't say trust, but their view of celebrities has, like, really gone downhill. Like
That's what Jim Carrey said. Like, did you hear the Jim Carrey quote about this thing?
What?
not,
Oh yeah, I did.
I saw a bit of it, didn't watch
He
the
was
whole
like
thing.
he was disgusted or sickened by the like the standing O that Will Smith got after he got his Oscar, and he was like, yeah, this proves that like Hollywood isn't the cool club anymore.
I mean, yeah.
Was it ever?
Bro, I feel like Jim Carrey
I
is
feel
just
like
like
at
the
some point it
ultimate.
was.
He's like the ultimate celebrity pessimist. Everywhere I've seen so many things where he just like
Yeah, he called him
just like-
spineless. He was like,
Yeah.
the Oscar people are spineless.
I mean, it's hard not to feel that way when you, like, look at it critically. Like, you look at Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, Hollywood as an institution is easily one of my least favorite.
Reject Hollywood, accept Bollywood.
I mean, like, the thing, like, that really just, like, grates on me is, like, how
That's hot.
fucking, like, stuck up their own ass, like, they are about it. Like, with most crappy institutions, like, I don't know, fucking the government in North Korea or whatever, like, they don't, like, at least they don't seem to, like, really give a shit about it. They're just like, yeah, we're just gonna build nukes, like, whatever. Can't fucking stop us. Like, whereas like Hollywood is like, oh, we're a force of good. We're creating change in the world. We're up here. We're empowering minorities.
Oh, that thing was so cringe. By the way, over quarantine, all those celebrities singing the song.
Oh yeah,
together.
that
yeah,
like
yeah.
So
that's what I
cringe,
fucking hate
man.
about it. It's like Hollywood is a corporate profit-seeking institution, and if that's all they did and that's like all they like tried to stand for, I would at least respect that. Like, it would still be kind of shitty, but like I would like be like, okay, like at least you're being honest about it.
Wait,
but like
what
they're
did
trying
they
to come
do?
up here and huh?
what did
Like
they
the
do?
whole
Do you
like
remember?
Imagine thing. Like, remember when they were like singing like it was Imagine, right? Like the Beatles song.
I don't remember.
I don't know. It was a couple of years ago. Like, it was like, all those celebrities on like TikTok or whatever singing.
Wait, for what purpose?
like
COVID.
to like get through quarantine,
Yeah.
COVID times.
Which is like, I don't want to fucking hear from you. Like, don't
It was-
sing to me.
It was just really cringe because basically like it was like stitched together of all these celebrities singing the song, right? Like the different parts,
Mhm.
and they were all like recording it, in their homes or whatever. And they're like 9 million, $10 trillion luxury homes that they're all just like chilling in. And like, we'll get through this together. Times are hard. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
It's like, look, you're rich as fuck, all right? Like, don't pretend otherwise.
Yeah. I feel like I like the approach that like some of the YouTubers took. Like the YouTubers, like obviously they're rich, right? But they were like, yes, we will, obviously I stay at home all the time anyway. I will make entertainment to try and help people get through. Like I feel like that's a more acceptable approach.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
basically just what they do. Like, they're not
Yeah.
really changing
But I mean,
that.
but they're like acknowledging there's going to be a lot more people, and like I will try and make it more quality because there's an increased demand
I mean,
for it.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like,
I don't think so. I think that's like acknowledging like there is a problem, and I will do whatever I can to help try at least.
yeah, but I don't think that's like they're not being like egoed about it.
No.
Like all these
Yeah.
celebrities are like, we're gonna come together, sing a song to give people hope because we are that important in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the amount of like sheer fucking ego it requires is
I feel
quite
like there's
frankly,
gotta
mind-boggling.
be some like good apples though. Like
Yeah, honestly,
just can't
Tom
think
Hanks
of
always struck
any-
me as like a pretty good guy. Same
Who?
with Keanu Reeves. Tom Hanks, Keanu Reeves,
yeah.
like Daniel
Robin-
Radcliffe. I don't
Robin
know.
Williams, rest in peace.
Honestly, all of the Spider-Man actors always struck me as like pretty.
Pretty good.
chill.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I don't think it applies to everyone.
yeah,
I'm not
But,
saying
like-
it does, but like the ones that did the Imagine thing,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like that's a problem too. Is like it doesn't really matter how many quote unquote good apples there are. Like what matters is like the bad apples.
Yeah,
Rarely,
that's true.
if
But
ever,
that's true
see
across any
like
industry.
consequences. Yeah, which is like why I hate power structures. I mean, like for example, like you know, like Morbius, right? Has it come out yet, or is it going to
It
come
came
out
It's
soon?
out
come out.
yesterday. It came
People
out
were
yesterday.
like-
It came out yesterday. Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. I mean, like I didn't know this, but apparently Jared Leto is just like a straight up pedophile.
Yeah. Like
Which
Jared
is like,
Leto's
how
not
the
a good
fuck
dude
is
to
he-
work with.
Yeah, how is he still like?
Like, why is he relevant?
Yeah,
When I saw the Morbius trailer, when we saw it at No Way Home's
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
preview, yeah, I was just like, how are they still casting this dude? Like after the shit he pulled as the Joker.
like not
on, like,
even that.
set.
Like,
Like,
he sent him like knives or some
And-
shit, like death threats. Or
no,
something.
like I mean, apparently,
Yeah.
like there are allegations
To
that he
get
straight
into
up just like
character.
sexually harassed underage girls, like
He said
literal
dead
pedophilia.
rats. He said dead rats to people's houses.
No,
Like,
I
that's
don't think you're
disease.
hearing me.
Like, that
He
is-
committed a crime. Like I don't mean just being an asshole on set. I mean like he committed
No,
a crime.
that like sending dead rats to people could also be a crime. Like that's a biological weapon. Like rats
Mm,
carry a lot of diseases.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Bro, he's literally fucking
Fair enough.
Russia.
Yeah. I mean, like that's the thing though. Like he shouldn't be in a blockbuster movie. He should be in fucking prison.
He has the looks for it at least. Prison.
Yeah,
Like he'd fit right
God.
in, you know. Like
that's that. Oh my god, that's another
as like
thing.
a
Is
prison extra. Like I think he could.
every now and then you see like some group of like Tumblr tweens just like fangirling over like a fucking murderer. Like there was that thing where
where are you
like-
seeing this?
What the
I've never
fuck
seen
is
this.
like there was a this is was a
There's
story.
there's
I'm
this
gonna
one
look it
dude,
up.
right? Isn't
Yeah.
are you talking about the photo of that really handsome dude?
Yeah, the like
He's
the
like
hot
bald
murderer.
with like he's bald with like insane jawline.
I don't think it
perfectly
was-
symmetrical face.
I don't think it was bald. Yeah,
Okay,
this is the
some
story I
dude
was
who went to
thinking about.
prison.
This was about like a year ago. Convicted murderer is too cute. Internet declares
Oh,
should be
he's
sprung
like a
early.
TikToker or some shit, right?
something like that. Yeah, I
Or
mean,
all
like,
of TikTok, all the TikTok girls were like, "Oh my god, like he's so cute, like don't put him in prison."
yeah, I mean,
Wait, don't put
See-
him away because what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Because he's cute.
What the fuck?
Yeah, of course.
he
That's why I'm
fucking
never gonna end
killed
up in prison.
people.
So you're never what?
That's why I'm never gonna end up in prison.
What the-
Otherwise,
Just going
Like a-
straight to solitary. Like some shit.
that's the gang. That honestly, like, isn't that the move? Like, I fucking hate everyone else anyways. In prison. Like, I don't want to be around them. Let me in solitary, motherfucker.
Yeah, straight up.
I'll
I
write
don't know.
stand-up comedy. I'll be like, wow, these bars remind me of an airplane.
These bars remind me of my bars. Let me spit some raps now.
I
Prison
spit rap.
sucks.
Let's let's not go there.
And then
PJ
just starts
plays
rapping
lot.
and sending out the whatever the war crimes in Uganda.
Yeah. New hit signal.
Yeah.
Coming up to
New
you
single hit.
sometime.
I don't know.
Africa.
The moral of the story is people are stupid. People's heroes are generally stupid and sometimes are actually terrible people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I mean,
Thank
I think
you.
in general, like we just need to stop having heroes. Heroes don't exist. They're a myth, a fairy tale.
Cobb just looks at the poster behind him and cries.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think what Noah's trying to say in general is like heroes, like real people. Like, I think if you make up, like a person who does not
Cobb,
exist,
It's a
Yeah.
joke.
yeah,
Like I'm fine
So,
with
yep.
having heroes
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
like a
God
fairy
is like,
tale
oh,
or
Cobb is
Dare
like, Marvel
you.
exists. What do you
it
mean?
exists in my heart. Spider-Man is real to me.
Hey, Spider-Man's real to Jip too, and I know this.
He is real. Guys, okay, so on my neck actually, some over like here, some whatever. I thought it was just like some like I got some bump, and I thought it was because I was like in the sun for a lot. My neck was just having like taking a beat down. But
It's a
now
hickey.
I'm pretty convinced it's a spider bite,
Oh,
Oh shit.
and I'm trying to I'm trying it. I think next test I just had to jump off the building, see what happens.
Probably, but
Yeah.
remember,
But
all the other
listening to What's Up
Spider-Man,
Danger,
all the other Spider-Man except for Tobey Maguire, they had to build their web shooters. So maybe you just
Yeah,
have
you gotta
to build your
build
own.
the costume too.
No,
like
you
you need a
first jump
costume.
off. You first jump off.
No,
and-
you need the costume first. Because like if you try to jump off without the costume, it's a character building moment, which means you'll fail. Like you
Yeah.
gotta short circuit it. You gotta go build the costume first, get a soundtrack, get the sick
Okay.
soundtrack, and then you
Okay.
gotta do the whole thing, and then you gotta jump off.
I feel like
Alright.
that's a. I feel
Actually,
like
wait, no.
that's
You
gotta
gotta
be
lose.
somebody's already
You gotta
done
lose a
before.
loved one first. Find an uncle, aunt, friend is also like applicable, and then just have them get killed,
Joey?
brutally murdered.
I'm sorry, Joey. You gotta go. It's my time.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm
Sacrifice I'm
willing
willing
to
to
make.
make.
Uh,
What movie is that from?
that's from Shrek.
Shrek.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Speaking of Shrek, I know PJ has seen Shrek many, many times, and PJ has found many adult jokes in Shrek that he would like to
Okay.
share.
I was not prepared for this. But literally, I haven't know it off the top of my head. Okay, yeah. So I watched Shrek like last week, and so
Otherwise known as
the
2 weeks ago. Yes.
2 weeks ago. But I was talking to my mom the other day, and she was just like, "You used to watch Shrek so much as a child," and so I
Yeah,
watched.
that explains a lot.
Okay, regardless. You know, I rewatched it and I was like, shit, this entire movie is literally just adult jokes. Like, okay, so just say a few. Like Lord Farquaad's name. Like it's literally just like fuckwad.
Yeah,
it's
it was,
like
wasn't
fuck
it based
what-
on
fuck
like a Pixar executive that the people that made Shrek did not like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
think-
not sure if it was. I know there's like Michael Eisner, like Katzenberg. I just can't remember. Like I think there was bad blood between the two, but I can't remember which one went to DreamWorks and which one.
It's fine. I want to hear the adult jokes. I'm
Alright,
here
fine.
for the adult jokes.
Fine.
Renee, please.
Yeah, so I mean that's one. Another one is just like when they first look at Farquaad's castle, they say he's compensating for something. Like as a child, you obviously don't. You're just like, okay, this is a random ass line. Like this
Yeah.
makes sense.
It doesn't even like compute.
There's another one where Lord Farquaad is like looking at in the mirror at a picture of Fiona, and then he's like, oh, and he just like looks under his blank bed sheets like towards his dick. That's another one. There's like
I feel
some
like
stuff-
Donkey has a lot. Donkey's gotta have a lot of adult jokes.
Yeah. Let me think. Oh, Donkey apparently has like some dream. Oh yeah, he's like talking in his dream, and he's just like mumbling. He's like, "Oh baby, come on," or some shit.
Okay.
He's like, I like it like that. He says something like that, I think. Oh yeah,
Isn't Chris Rock
also,
donkey?
yeah, Chris Rock is Donkey.
No, wait, is it- no,
and the
it's
dragon
like,
versus Donkey scene. What?
It's Eddie Murphy, not Chris Rock.
Wait, really?
Fairly certain.
I'm fairly certain.
It
it's Chris
feels
Rock.
like Chris Rock.
Yeah, it has to be right. Rock.
Donkey,
Donkey.
Shrek.
Yeah,
Eddie
it's Eddie
Murphy.
Murphy.
It's
Oh, it's
Eddie
Eddie
Murphy.
Murphy. Oh shit, I did not.
It's not Chris
Yeah.
Rock.
Oh, Chris Rock is the zebra.
Zebra in
Yeah,
Madagascar.
Oh
Madagascar.
yeah.
That's true.
Wait,
Yeah,
this-
there's
I feel
one.
like
The
this
one
is a
scene.
trend.
The one scene when the dragon versus Donkey, like Dragon was just like feeling Donkey around, and Donkey was just like struggling around as if it was like rape or something.
Oh,
That was something.
not where I expected that to go, but okay.
I mean, it's like
Maybe-
they take it that far. They don't take it that far, but Donkey's just like, I don't want to do this, and the dragon's just like, like
I
doing
don't
dragon
care.
things to him.
I am dragon.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like
Dragon.
weird on my part, but when I was a
Dragon.
kid, I never actually liked Shrek.
What?
Yeah.
We just disconnected Noah from the podcast. Out.
I couldn't get past the animation. Like the animation was just like that early
As
2000s
a kid,
animation.
you were looking at the animation. You're just like,
Yeah, like,
I
it's
dislike
just-
this animation.
I mean,
Like,
like,
is
it's
that
not like I
not
was
the
looking
most
at.
Noah thing imaginable?
It's not like it was like I was
5-year-old
being
Noah
like,
just be like,
Oh my
a pixel
God.
is off.
no, it's just look at it. Like it's
Yeah,
just
watch this
it's
shit.
in the uncanny valley. Okay, like it's in that place where it's just realistic enough to like look kind of weird because it's not like super realistic like how it is now. It's just it's uncanny, and I did not like it as a kid. And to be honest, it still kind of creeps me out now.
But I will say, when I first watched Shrek, I thought Puss in Boots was so cool.
So
Like-
it's pretty cool.
Bro, his sword fighting skills, just jumps around. He has Kato.
He has such a nice hat.
Okay.
Such a nice
Yeah.
hat.
That's true. And he has boots.
He's also a
He's
cat.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah, you guys ever think like, if you were forced to like get into a sword fight, like what your weapon of choice would be?
A sword.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
like what kind? There's many, many, many kinds of swords. Like, are we talking like like a little rapier or like a long like claymore?
I feel like,
Like-
katana, maybe? I don't know. I feel like that's the only one that, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to use any sword, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I'd pick. Well, what qualifies as a sword? Like, does Raphael's two-side qualify as a sword? No, I'm guessing.
what?
Like, Raphael's thing.
Oh, it's two sides. Yeah, no, those aren't swords. They're not long enough. They're like daggers.
Okay.
What is the name? There's
Yeah.
a name. It feels like it starts with an S.
What?
Bro,
a
sword.
saber?
Sword.
No, for his dagger things.
No, yeah, size.
sides.
They're
Two sides.
size. Yeah,
It's two-side. Yes, two.
yeah.
They're so sick, though.
They are.
They're
Little,
so
little
sick.
stabby things.
Fuck, I'm gonna try to find it. But I found this one like thing on Instagram. It was kind of like, it was like TMNT versus, what is the main
Power
villain?
Rangers.
Splinter.
Yeah. No, Splinter's the...
Shredder.
Splinter's the... Yeah,
but it was like
Master
Shredder,
Splinter.
but
The
they
rat.
did it like in a very animation style. It was sick. Like they're I don't know how they're teleporting. I think
Send it
that-
to me. Send it to me. Send it.
I need to
Honey,
find
send
it. I need to find it. Also. I think I saved it. I mean, Hopefully I
By the
did
way,
save it.
Yeah.
Donatello's thing is like the bow staff.
Not
the staff.
Donatello, Leonardo. Is Leonardo just katanas?
He has katanas, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And Michelangelo has the nunchucks.
Yeah. But Michelangelo reminds me of Pranay every single time.
I feel like, honestly, we're all kind of like
pretty similar.
RTM and T
No,
respective.
you are definitely Raphael. DJ's definitely Michelangelo. I'm definitely Donatello. And
Okay.
no,
And I
it's
got
just
whatever's
what's
left.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got whatever's left.
Yeah.
I don't even know what like characteristics Leonardo has, to be
He's
honest.
the leader.
He's the leader.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
He's like a righteous,
As your leader-
like leader guy. He
Yeah,
like, keeps
that's
everyone
me.
else in check.
Super righteous, super moral.
No, but he's like more logical. Like he doesn't
he is
like
more
let his
logical.
emotions like
That's true.
influences his shit. Like he's literally the counterpart to Raphael because Raphael is constantly just like, oh my god, like they
Oh god,
Yeah.
that's
Wait,
literally
what
what's
is
in like the
Donatello?
tape.
Donatello, tech guy.
Donatello's the tech dude. Yeah, the smart one.
I'm just like remembering like our debate rounds where like this would just be getting like steadily more angry, and I'm just like, dude, like don't do it, man. Don't do it. There's a parent over there. That man has a child. He is not ready for your level of salt. Like
That's what I always felt made Noah Leonardo is like. He had like the level headedness.
gotta
Pranay's
hold him back.
Michelangelo for very obvious reasons, but
He likes pizza.
yeah.
I mean, we all like pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pizza's good,
Michelangelo-
man.
I mean, they all like
Michelangelo's
pizza
like
as well.
really-
Jith, I
Yeah.
found
Yeah.
it, Jith. I'll send it to
Send
you.
it to me.
I'll
Send
send it
it
in the chat.
You guys
Right.
ever think about how lucky we are that we live in a time that pizza exists?
Yes.
Like
Hey.
the vast majority of human history, pizza
For
did
our
not
listeners,
exist.
if you're still here, listeners, we will maybe also post a link to it on Instagram if you guys want to see this epic anime TMNT fight scene. Can we do that, Gob?
No, BJ, I think so.
Yeah, we can put it in our
Or in the
Where's
video
it from?
description or in something description. If you guys want to see it, leave a comment. That'd be crazy if you leave a comment.
that would
Should
be
do that.
crazy.
Mhm.
It would be crazy. It would be
I don't
crazy.
actually get like we're like 33 episodes in. Do we have any
We
comments?
had one. I'll
No,
stand by
hey,
this one
listen.
comment.
Fuck leaves a comment on nearly every video.
Very nice.
So yeah.
Very nice. Our one committed follower.
I feel like Cal watches, right?
Cal, bro. I was about to say
So-
Cal.
Cal
Yeah.
does it in spurts, you know? He doesn't do it
Yeah,
like
but he
regularly.
binge watches, right?
But
He
yeah, like
binge
every now
listens.
and then he just like
Yeah.
while he's working, he'll just like put on all of them.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
sometimes crazy because like I'll see Cal and like I'll talk to him for a little bit, like I'll see him in person or something, and then he'll just tell me stuff. And I'm like, how do you know these things about me? And he's like, oh, I listen to the podcast. I was like, wait a second, like, what? That's too much information. Like, why are we putting this information on the internet? I don't know.
Oh shit!
That's
In, this,
true.
in
Why
the
are we
clip I
putting
sent
this
you
information
too,
out there?
they have the Naruto background music.
Bro, Naruto.
Sick. It's actually pretty sick.
I know Pranay likes Naruto.
I
I
do,
always
yeah.
like Sheik better. Those were the most epic anime fights though in Super Smash Bros. Sheik versus Naruto. That's when
That's true.
Pranay and I
That's true.
both put our tryhard pants on.
Oh, yeah.
Like we would both just
you can
Nah,
actually you know that
nah,
meme
nah.
of someone
not
sweating.
a tech missed.
Yeah.
Not a tech missed.
Oh god.
Oh my god. We were
And
actually
I'd have
both
to
like
read the tech every
Baker and
time.
He'd have to tech, I'd have to tech because of the spike shit
Yeah,
with his
like,
sport.
yeah.
Like, oh my god, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
You know, I
Super
remember
Smash
our
Bros.
me and PJ did Naruto versus Goku so often. Before PJ got good at Naruto, he could not beat my Goku.
Yeah, his Goku is actually kind of stupid. He just like fucking is like he just goes around, hits you, then runs away, then hits you again. It's stupid.
Kaioken.
Once again, Cobb and I used to do, what is it, Jiggly Bowser?
Jiggly Bowser,
Those are also
Jiggly
the
Bowser.
most. Those are also the.
It's just
most
so glass
volatile
cannon.
games.
Because Jiggly can just infinite combo Bowser, but Bowser hits Jiggly once and I'm just dead.
In that
Yeah,
game,
you just
Bowser's
did.
also just so 3 hits like in a normal game. Like if you do 3 fairs, you don't go to like 100, and you're not.
Renee, you remember Bowser,
Bowser
Captain Falcon?
Falcon, yeah. That's amazing.
Oh, my Link was actually pretty good in Smash Bros. 2.
Yeah, your Link was a bit scary.
Yeah.
I'd have to play Sheik against your Link.
Yeah,
I'd still beat you though.
yeah, with Sheik.
Sheik gang. I used to play Falco a lot as well. I used to start liking Falco.
I thought Pranay was Falco. Was it you?
We both started liking Falco.
Yeah.
We have very similar playstyle.
And Puck played
But, like-
Tails. I remember Puck played Tails.
Puck really likes Tails. Noah, who did you play after that?
Nobody. I couldn't play
Wait,
that
no,
game,
Puck
dude.
only played Tails because we found that one tier list, and Tails was the top tier.
At
And
top
Puck's
of it.
like, I'll play Tails now.
Wait, the trap things are so good, especially because we always play on FD pretty much. Like
Yeah,
those little robot shitters
things that
are
like come and blow
so
you up.
broken.
Yeah,
I had
Yeah.
no idea how you play that game. It was running at like 10 FPS whenever I played it. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Wait, it's actually runs pretty clean. Like
Really?
I felt
my
Like,
laptop was
God.
not good at the time.
I
it could
felt like I
run
was
well.
playing Melee.
it felt like I was playing Melee. That's exactly what I was about to say.
I don't know. Maybe it was just because I was playing on Cobb's laptop, but like I
No, my
tried.
laptop ran it well.
I don't know. Like I tried. And I was like, dude, I'm just like I'm playing a slideshow. Like where the fuck is what's
Just played on
happening?
my laptop and played just fine.
I don't know.
Good times.
God.
Shit,
though.
look at
Smash
both of the
Flash.
links I sent in the chat.
Right now,
It's in Messenger, yeah, or everyone, if you want. Well, you don't have to do like right now, but like eventually.
Yes,
You can't do it
look
right
at this.
I'll flex on the viewers. It's a YouTube. It's just one YouTube link, brother.
There should be 2.
There's two. There's
Oh,
two.
now I got the second one.
You're just loaded. Sorry.
Should I watch it right now?
Nah, it's too long.
Wait, it's only. I mean, the
you
second
go
one
too
is the
long.
long one. The second one is the long one.
Your mom's the long one.
Damn,
Well,
really got him there, Cobb.
Yo, this
did.
is sick. What? Like the teamwork is nutty.
yeah, it's literally Spider-Man level.
I will never forgive Marvel when that one scene where the 3 Spider-Men are swinging off each
Oh,
other.
you know, at the
They-
Oscars, they made like a new fan made top moments of the year, top movie moments of the year, and the Spider-Man swinging was one of them. I think it was like 3rd or some shit.
when they played the Spider-Man swinging, they should have played the classic Spider-Man theme. I sent Jit a video of this.
Oh wait, send it. Did someone made an edit?
Yeah. It's
okay.
so good. It's so good.
And they all like land.
Yeah, and,
oh
like-
yeah, that's sick.
That was such a missed opportunity on their part. Like, I don't understand.
I would have lost my
Yeah.
shit. Like I was already crying a little bit, but I think I would have just been mascara all the way down.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what just
To be fair, like I think that's the kind of thing that you think about in hindsight. Like they already had to juggle so many things, like
Yeah, well, they
between
should
like
have
the
thought
script writing,
Why
like
would
the
they
should've thought
CGI,
better?
getting all the actors.
that's
No
not my
excuses.
problem.
No excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, like the movie was still good as hell. Like I
Yeah.
don't really blame them too much.
I do.
Yep.
I think it was probably a copyright thing, honestly. I don't think they own the rights to that song anymore.
Yeah, something to do with Sony, Marvel,
Yeah.
and their contentious relationship.
All right, I sent the link. You should check it, PJ.
Okay.
So good.
It's so good.
I like how it almost feels like almost every one of our episodes becomes like just us talking and just like, oh, go watch this link. Like, oh, look at this thing. As if they're just like aren't listeners, which maybe there aren't, right? But still,
Hey man,
we'd
it's
like
good.
to at least think that there are.
I mean, what's the harm, right? Like, worst case
Yeah.
scenario, nobody's actually listening, and we're just like reminiscing over good shit, and you know, that's pretty
That's
good.
not too
Oh
bad.
shit, God, this is amazing. What the fuck?
Yeah, isn't that so much better? Oh, it's so
Holy
good.
Jesus, those 3 landings synced up at the perfect time too. Oh God. What the oh, Jesus Christ.
That's so good.
It's ridiculous, truly. When Cobb tagged me in that Facebook post, oh my god,
I've saved
Oh
this
my
video.
God.
Jith. I've saved it on my flash drive.
very good, very, very good.
And I think when the actual like what do you call it, when the movie comes out online, whatever, for people to purchase, and like there's an HD version available, like I think I could do a better edit than this. Like, because this one has all the weird watermarks and all that kind of nonsense. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like I could do a better edit than that.
yeah, you probably could.
Yeah.
You definitely could.
Speaking of superhero movies, Batman.
Batman.
Vengeance.
The Batman.
Whoa.
Yeah,
The music.
Wait, have you
videos.
watched
we
it?
didn't do
Have you watched
spoilers
it?
last time because we all
Does it-
thought this was going to see it, and
doesn't
then this
that-
one never saw it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
never
it's
saw
fine.
it? Right.
Spoil it.
Okay.
Spoil it. I don't care. The theme that you guys are singing though, that reminds me of what is it? Like the Star Wars theme.
It's not. Yeah.
The Imperial March?
Yeah.
It's close, I guess.
It's literally off, but it's just the difference is
Yeah.
2 notes.
It's
But you're
well,
also-
it's
no,
more
no, no,
it's
no.
more bassy in Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
like
in
if
Batman,
we sing
like,
it,
you
it's
have
like
the sound. You have the sound of these, like his boots
yeah, there's-
squishing against.
oh
like,
yeah, shit. It's like
we can't make that
oh,
noise, but
you can't.
it's,
And
it's
you-
almost
and you
like
get some Batman
Ah,
boots.
it's so good, yeah.
I mean, honestly,
hey,
I really liked
PJ,
it.
PJ.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Vengeance.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is gonna be things.
I was like
Yeah.
a 5-year-old. So if you didn't do it, who are you? I am Batman. I was like, yeah.
Right. It's a good line. It's such a good line. He starts off the
Okay.
movie with that too.
Yeah.
It's so good.
They're just like, oh no, who are you? And the people he's beating
Honestly,
up. And then
I
he's
thought they
like,
hit the right amount of
"Son
edge
a
with that
bitch."
movie. Like, I like that they weren't like super happy go lucky or anything like that. They weren't trying to be humorous, but like it didn't feel like oof, like I'm gonna cut myself on that edge, like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
original Suicide
Yeah.
Squad, or you know, like Zack Snyder's shit. Like it's serious, but it's not like 12-year-old. Like what a
Hey,
12-year-old thinks
I
serious
would join
is.
I would sub to the Riddler's Twitch stream. Like,
I that part though was like that was a bit too far. Like,
the
okay,
Twitch stream
okay.
was actually so funny.
The,
There, you
the
can
Twitch
see
stream
comments.
was funny. The Twitch stream, it was like he was like, "Yo, terrorism pog, let's go."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're missing
So
out
for-
on this shit.
so
They're
for
missing
this-
out.
okay, So you know the Riddler is like the main enemy of the
Yeah.
movie, right? So there's a scene where he kidnaps a guy, like ties a bomb to him, and like throws him into like chucks him into like this church with like, you know, a laptop and like a camera, and like he sets up a live stream of this guy, and you can see the live stream. Like there's like the Twitch bar on the side, and this guy's got like a bomb strapped to his chest, and everyone's like, "Yo, let's go!"
Yeah.
Hostage
There's a
situation,
bug. Plug us in the chat.
The sad part is, if that really happened in real life, I can't say that the
It
Twitch chat would be
absolutely
much
would
different.
happen like that. It would
yeah.
absolutely go down like that. No,
Yeah.
I mean, the only difference is Twitch would probably like take it
Shut
down
it
really
down,
quickly. Yeah, like no way that shit would keep going. But like, I don't know. Like, I couldn't get with like the Riddler. Like, I like his persona like 90% of the time. The part where I didn't like his persona is where like he kind of like just breaks down and starts laughing and giggling like, "Oh, I'm
At
so
the end with
I'm
the
so
Joker.
insane, like, you know, I'm crazy." No, not that. Like while he's like, you know, while he's like live streaming, like there will be parts where like he's talking.
Like, yeah, he's just like, I'm
laughing,
so
yeah.
happy you guys are with me or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, no. Well, there's
Well,
also
no,
like
he
you know,
just breaks out laughing sometimes.
like he starts like
okay.
laughing, and he's just like, "You will all deserve what's happening," and like I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, like you had me, and now you've lost me. Like that's just you're too far. Like you've taken it up to an 11. I need you to bring it back down to like an 8.
I
don't know.
really liked Robert Pattinson's Batman though. Like I like.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Batman
I thought that was a
character,
good Batman.
I like
the idea
Alfred
of like
too. I like Andy Serkis as Alfred.
I like the idea of Batman as essentially like an emotionally stunted young adult, like basically an emo teenager with a lot of money and martial arts training.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What if he just became a vampire at the end? He's like, I'm Edward.
I mean, he's
I'm
bad
Morbius.
already.
Yeah, he's already
Yeah.
a bat.
Yeah,
Maybe
honestly, I
that's why
really
they
liked.
picked him.
What another thing I really liked was the chemistry between him and like I forgot who played Catwoman.
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe
Yeah, Zoe
Kravitz, yeah.
Kravitz.
I thought they had like really good chemistry, and I liked it was like understated. Like I feel like sometimes like romantic subplots are kind of hit or miss for me from superhero movies, especially like Eternals.
Yeah,
I
because
did
there's
not
so
buy
much
that
other
at all.
shit going on. You know?
Yeah, but like I like with Batman, like you could tell like there was like I don't know, there just like felt like there was a lot of sexual tension, but a lot of it went understated, and I like that aspect about it because it wasn't all like you know upfront, like up in your face about you know these two are like you know super like into each other, but they can't do it because there's like a murder going on or whatever.
What did you think of Penguin? No.
I like the Penguin. He was
Yeah, I
probably
remember
my favorite
Tom, you were
part
talking
about
about
it.
this before. You weren't sure how they're going to handle that many like villains. I think it was good
Yeah.
that they introduced him. Like this is kind of his, becoming Penguin backstory. You know,
Yeah, because he wasn't
Yeah.
really
like he was in the shadows now. Like he wasn't like
yeah.
Penguin, like the big crime boss. He was just like low level, like somewhat
Chick.
boss.
He was like
Yeah.
Penguin Chick or something.
He was just like
yeah, and
Penguin
I
Boy.
liked how he wasn't really an antagonist. He was just like a part of like the world, right? Like Gotham's a shitty city. He's got like a problem with organized crime, and he's just part of the mob. And like he does what mobsters do. He's not like actively part of like the main plot or like somebody that Batman has to like absolutely take down. Like he's just there. He's part of the world, and like he's an obstacle. He's kind of like a side boss. Like
Yeah.
Batman runs
Yeah.
into him, like he's got to chase him with like his fucking rocket car.
Yeah.
And like it's not part of the main story, but it's like
But rocket
it feels
car.
natural. It's a rocket car. It's a
Yeah.
side quest. He's like,
That
oh
is,
shit.
by far, I think that's my favorite Batmobile though. Like the tank from the Christian
It's
Bale
more
one's, like,
realistic. Yeah, the
Yeah.
tank
Yeah.
is like sick, but like you're not gonna see a tank
Is
moving
this
that
the
fast. At
one?
least.
Is this that scene in the trailer where the guy's like driving and he thinks he killed
Yeah.
him?
Yeah.
But then Batman is just like, I just, and he just fucking pulls up.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, I also really like the twist. That
Twist.
you know how like the riddle is like, yo, there's a massive conspiracy. And the whole time throughout the movie, I was wondering like, what the fuck could this conspiracy be? We already know like so much about like the Batman universe. Like it couldn't be that like groundbreaking. But I thought it was quite interesting how they like involved Bruce's parents in it too.
I don't know. I felt like they kind of pulled the punch on that one. Like they set it up to make it look like Bruce's father was like this corrupt politician who had a journalist killed.
like that, yeah.
Which is like, they introduced that. I was like,
I would have
wow,
liked that. I
that's
would have liked
interesting.
that
I
too.
like that plot point.
Yeah, I
And
would have
then-
liked that too because it would have
Yeah.
been like literally everybody is corrupt, even Bruce's
Yeah, it's
father.
like it makes it emotionally complex because
Yeah.
like Bruce has to figure out like how he's gonna be a hero, even knowing that like everything he thought he looked up to was a lie. And
Yeah.
like he's gonna have to like move on from that. And then Alfred's just like, no, dude, like he's just a good guy who got mixed up with bad people, and then the mob boss killed him. So you gotta go kill the mob boss. It's morally justifiable because the mob boss killed your dad and you fucked him over too. And your dad didn't do anything wrong. He just like, got mixed up with some bad folks. It's like, come on, man. Like
yeah,
you had
I
a good
actually,
thing going.
Like when
Yeah.
they first revealed it, I was like, I thought it was that that he was like Bruce Wayne, like not Bruce Wayne. Fuck.
Thomas.
Thomas
Yeah,
Wayne
Thomas
was like
Wayne.
also a big bad, and I like that. And also his mother was like insane or some shit. I also like the mother was insane part because like we usually don't see much about like Martha other than him just being like Martha no, and then it turns
Why
out
did you
she's
say that
insane.
name?
It turns out she's insane, and Bruce didn't know because he was just a child.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I thought Yeah, like,
I
that's
would have
why
liked
the
for them
movie
also
to me is
for them
like
to be like,
it's like
he's a big
it's
bad.
like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I thought it was good. Like I thought they had something like really good. I just like felt like in some places they just kind of like either they pulled the punch or they went too far. Like they needed to tune it a little bit, in my opinion.
Yeah, I remember. I think one of Noah's bigger grievances at the like right after you watch it is when like the mayor got shot and
Oh
she was
yeah,
just like,
okay.
Oh,
Okay,
she
so
just
there's like
yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a scene where like the mayor elect is like making like a speech to try and like rally the people, and like a bunch of snipers up in the rooftop like fucking blast her in the chest with the hunting rifle, and then she's just like fine. Like there's not even like a scene where like she's dying and like the paramedics have to try and like resuscitate her. She's just like Gordon just like grabs her and she's just like I'm down on the ground, but like I'm otherwise alive and unhurt. It's like she got fucking blasted in the chest by a Remington 308 probably. Like that is the kind of shit that like puts down like full on like deer in one shot. Like you are not getting up from. You're not like even fine.
What if she is a deer?
I don't know, man. That'd
Then
be
she
kind of
would've
weird.
gotten like
Okay, what if she's a gorilla?
they're
then she's
kind of
fine,
racist.
probably.
That's yeah.
Okay.
I don't think like that's generally not okay,
Oh,
Pranay.
yeah. Also, the other grievance,
Arambe.
other small grievance I
Arambe.
had is just that at the end they just kept on going, man. Like
Oh yeah.
they could have ended it a couple of
Yeah.
times.
Wait, there's actually vans. Wait, the vans are flooding the city, but we actually have snipers.
it's like
I think
wait,
Yeah.
5 steps ahead.
and then wait, Batman saves him. But wait, the entire thing on the bottom is flowing. But wait, Batman jumps into electrocutable water. But wait, he's still alive. He needs to save way more people.
Like honestly, I thought that like the ending, like the climax for me was when like the Batman actually like confronts the Riddler, and like the Riddler thinks like Batman was like working with him to try and
Yeah.
like take down all the corrupt people. And, like
Yeah.
I thought like that was a good place to end it, where like Batman's like, ah shit, like this is like who I am. Like a mentally insane like mass murderer thinks I'm on his side. Like that's a good like emotional climax, and then it's just like keeps going and going and going, and you think it's over, but wait, no, he's got to help save all the people who are trapped in the flood waters, and he keeps going,
And he
you
injects
also
himself
have-
with like raw, like fucking what is
Yeah,
that thing they use in
adrenaline or something.
Arcane? Is that thing they use in
Uh,
Arcane?
oh, the thing that makes you crazy and like super
Yeah.
strong.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Like the powder, not the powder, like
Wait,
venom
there's
or
a
powder
name
from
for
whatever.
Arcane.
Whatever the hell. He literally injects himself with that shit, and he just
Yeah.
like
But I'm pretty sure in like the Batman universe, that's the stuff that Bane is injected with. Like I think that's why.
Oh shit! I see.
I was
Yeah.
reading this thing
Yeah.
like recently, or I was watching some video about it about like the Batman who laughs. I don't know if you have heard
yeah,
of
it's
it.
a
the
comic
killing
book,
joke.
right?
The killing
So-
joke.
No, it's
Yeah,
different.
it's a
It's
different
He's
one.
like a different version of Batman in
Yeah.
which like the Joker is crazy because he like had like there's some sort of thing that he not ingested but like was like
He was exposed to.
intoxicated by
Yeah.
as opposed
Yeah,
to
like a Joker
whatever.
toxin or something.
Yeah, and so what happens is like they also have like the multiverse thing, obviously, like in DC, and so like in one of like there's a whole like bigger explanation for it, but in one of the multiverses of like the Batman, the Joker kills like Batman's parents and uses this toxin thing that like the Joker created that made him like the Joker. He uses it on a bunch of kids in front of Batman. And then he exposes Batman to it as well.
Yeah, Batman basically becomes like
Batman
the Joker, yeah.
Batman kills the Joker, but then since he's exposed to it, like he knows he's gonna go
Wait, this sounds
crazy
like a video game.
over time, and then Batman then becomes like the Batman who laughs, who's just Joker but Batman.
Wait,
Yeah,
this sounds.
it's
This
kind- it's
sounds.
very
And,
sim-
and apparently
Yeah.
this guy is fucking like insanely OP. Like he's actually just one of the most OP DC characters like ever. This
Because
guy,
it's like Batman without any restrictions.
Wait, Colin,
Yeah.
which Batman
It's
game
also,
is this?
like,
Is this
it's-
Arkham? The one
Yeah,
he-
it's
he,
Arkham.
like,
It's
visions
Arkham.
of
It's Arkham
Joker.
City.
It's
Oh,
also
I see,
just
I
a
see.
trope that whenever a good guy turns bad, they have to gain like at least 3 power levels. Like they just have to become insanely OP.
yeah, he becomes
Yeah,
nuts.
true.
Like good guys are just inherently weaker than bad guys. Like it's just a rule.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Because bad guys don't give a shit.
Yeah. And then whenever bad guys turn good, they just get weak as fuck and they can't do anything.
No, I feel like Loki is pretty strong as a good guy.
I mean, Loki's more of an anti-hero. I don't know if I'd call him a straight
Yeah.
good guy. Like he's still
Yeah,
like
yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
gray, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's
I
fair
love
enough.
this. We're gonna do Get Help. Don't do Get Help. We're doing Get Help. No, we're not.
Yeah, that's
Get
where
out.
like I wanted to see
Yeah.
more like Loki Thor moments after
I love that
Thor
shit,
3.
dude.
Like,
Yeah.
there was just so little of it. I wanted to see more,
and
and
they
then
were
like
so
fucking
well, like, chemistry-wise.
I'm pretty sure Loki's in Thor 4.
yeah. But like I mean, like
Yeah.
prime timeline Loki got like fucking choked out, and I was like,
Yeah.
man, like you couldn't have given us at least a little bit more. But oh well. I mean, Thor can't have anything nice apparently.
Yeah. No, there's supposed to be some sort of Marvel trailers coming out on Monday. I don't know if it's Guardians 3 or Thor 4, but a trailer's coming out Monday.
Yeah.
Cool.
Apparently, Guardians 3 is like wrapping up production, so maybe it's that.
Yeah. But
They're
Thor
wrapping
4
up
comes
production.
Thor 4 comes out first. Like it comes out in summer.
Isn't it? What is
Wait,
it called?
this summer?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
shit,
something
yeah,
and
it's
something, right?
2022. Fuck.
It's
Sto-
I think Love and
Love
Thunder.
and Thunder.
Yeah.
Love and
Yeah.
Thunder. Yeah.
Which is just like a sick name. I like that name.
It's supposed to be like 80s rock and like Jane Foster becomes the new Thor.
Very nice. I like that.
Is it? So is it going to be what's her face?
Natalie Portman, yeah. But
Who's
the
the
thing about
director?
Taika Waititi.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
it
Taika
is.
Waititi.
Very nice.
I think he's coming back, yeah. But my problem with it is like Natalie Portman left Thor 2 because she didn't think Marvel was going anywhere and didn't think she was getting paid
Yeah,
enough.
and then now she comes back.
and then she
with-
comes back
I mean-
when there's rich and all. Like,
I mean, to
I
be
don't know.
fair, like I feel like Thor 2 is like a valid movie to leave on. Like,
You're like, wow, this was pretty garbage.
fair
Yeah,
enough,
I mean-
but like coming back to it is like it kind of just shows that you didn't care about it. You just wanted it for the money.
okay,
kind of
but like
thing.
who really cares about it? Like
I
I'm sure
feel like
some
we did have a
I'm
massive
sure some
shit
of the
talk
people
about
do.
celebrities.
Like,
who just,
I'm sure some of the
True,
people do. Like
that's
I'm sure
true.
like like fucking I'm sure James Gunn like actually cares
like,
about
Robert Downey Jr.
Guardians.
probably cares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I mean you think about like just like the thousands and thousands of people who work on that shit. Like
Yeah.
you
Fair enough.
like you think like fucking like Dolly camera operator A like really gives a shit about like how Thor like plays out, like the good of the franchise. Like no, it's just a job. Like it's a cool job, but like it's his job.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But I still think it just kind of leaves a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, honestly, like if she puts out a good performance, all is forgiven. To me,
Yeah, but I don't know if that. I mean, she's a good actress, so maybe.
I don't know. Like, anyways, like I mean, why does it really matter in the end?
I mean, I like Chris Hemsworth's Thor, so she's kind of.
I like his Thor.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want
do
his
too.
Thor to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I do too, but like it's like it doesn't really like matter that much.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm looking at Thor right now in Cobb's background.
Yeah, he was there.
It's quite OP actually.
But
Yeah.
what have we not covered on this thing?
This
Doors versus
entire
wheels.
Oh yeah,
episode
this. I
has been
want to
very
actually cover
free.
this.
Okay.
This. All right. So there was this thing a couple weeks ago. I think it was like a TikTok trend or something like that, or a Twitter post or something like that, where this dude asked, "Are there more doors or wheels in the world?" Just sheer quantity of number.
Depends on what you
Oh.
count as a wheel. Like, is a wheel something that is just round and like cylindrical?
Wait, it's definitely wheels.
I mean, it depends. Like, I mean, when you say a
Hmm.
wheel, do you mean like a wheel that is used specifically for transportation?
I mean,
Can be a wheel.
I
on a
guess we
chair,
can
though,
define
right?
it the way we want. Like wheels on a chair count. Wheels on like I don't know, a trash can would count. But that's technically like transportation, I guess, right? So I guess stuff like that would count. I don't know if
I
that
feel
really
like it's
answers your
wheels. I
question.
feel like it's wheels because like
It's
anything that
obviously wheels.
yeah, anything that has wheels has like at least 4 wheels usually. And then doors, like sure there are a lot of doors, but actually wait, no.
Think about it. Like a car has 4 doors, 4 wheels, right? So that all
shit.
cars cancel out, right? Then like think about like all the office buildings in America, all the doors that are in there, all the closets. But then again, like office chairs have like 8 wheels.
No, it's definitely
Right?
wheels. It's definitely wheels.
It's
because
definitely wheels.
like in cases where you have more than one door, it's generally two. Like even in sets of cabinets, right? There aren't going to be that many doors because you can't stack doors. Well, not easily. Like most of the
Okay,
time, you
well,
see a lot of stacked
The
drawers.
other thing that people were talking about is those advent calendars.
No, what are those?
Are those kind of like pop-up calendars. Like it's like a calendar, and then there's a little door on it, and it opens up to a picture every day of the year.
I've never seen one of those, so
They're fairly popular.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, so that's like an extra like what?
365.
Like 365 doors per calendar.
Yeah, but how many calendars are there really?
I don't know, but what like I feel like that I don't know, like
But
I feel like there's a lot of wheels and a lot of
also
doors
consider
in the world,
those
so-
like carts that people have in like even like labs and stuff that just have like a shit ton of wheels under them and like
And then
Yeah.
like those like Lego wheels, there's tons of those.
Lego doors though. There's
Yeah,
also
but I feel like
Lego
there's
doors.
more Lego wheels
Or
than
Lego
Lego
doors.
We
doors.
can do an
Sure.
approximation, like count on average how many wheels and doors per household.
But I mean, a household versus like an office building versus like a movie
and then
theater.
like
all have-
account an office building
Also,
for
like
like
structurally, what counts as a door? If you remove a door from the frame, is it still a door or is it just a plank with
I
a
think
knob?
that's a doorway.
That's a doorway. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
So
a
you still
door
have the
is, like,
door.
A door is something that you have to like open and close to get to a new location. I think.
I agree.
Would be
There
our
has to be
definition.
something
I'm
there
thinking about
that
like
you have to-
in like all the abandoned cities, right? Like I feel like if you see just like a rusted out wheel, it's still a wheel, right? But if you see a door lying on the ground, is that still a door? You're not
Yeah,
gonna
if, like if it's ripped off from its hinge or whatever, it's still a door.
Hmm.
Like, as if a wheel's ripped off its axle from like a car, like it's still a wheel.
yeah.
So I feel like that still counts as a door.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, but the wheel still has purpose. I can still roll around places, but like a
I mean,
door
let's say
not
it's
connected
so,
to anything.
let's say the
Doors-
wheel's so rusted that you can't roll it anymore.
Yeah, but like I mean,
Like-
wheels also maintain their shape for longer. Like most doors are like wooden or, you know,
Okay,
made
but
of
I feel like
organic
most
material.
doors that are in use are like fairly solid quality or good enough to
yeah.
use.
I'm
right?
saying like over time, like they'll decay faster than
I know,
like
but
a
the question
metal
is
wheel.
right now. The question is right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, if you look at like the number of like unused or like, you know, like in disrepair wheels and doors, I feel like you're gonna be able to look back and say like, okay, we have like wheels from like fucking 5,000
let's
BC,
just assume-
but we don't
let's
have
just
any
assume-
doors from 5,000 BC.
Let's just assume like they have to be usable. They have to be in working condition
Working condition.
in order
That's
to count.
hmm.
So like the wheels have to be able to rotate properly. The doors have to be able to open and close.
What the hell is a wheel? Like technically speaking, is a gear a wheel?
Yeah, that's a good question. I was thinking
don't
about
know.
Wheel definition.
I
that. You also
don't
have
know.
like hamster wheels and stuff.
A
Merriam-Webster.
circular object that revolves on an axle and is fixed below a vehicle or other object to enable it to move easily over the ground.
I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be.
Not like a hamster wheel still a wheel.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's
a
fixed
circular
over a
frame of hard material that may be solid,
Yeah, but
partly
it's
solid
not
or spoke, and is
transporting,
capable
like-
of turning on an axle.
No,
Yeah.
it's yeah. So it's on an axle that could enable you to move easily over the ground. It doesn't
Could.
say you have to.
Yeah,
Right?
it's just that's one possible purpose of it.
Yeah, but like at the hamster wheel, you can move that. Like if I took it off the like stand or whatever, it could still move over the ground. So that's a wheel.
Yeah.
What
But
separates
by
a
that
wheel in a circle, though? Like if I cut out like a circle from a piece of cardboard, right? Technically, you could put that on an axle and have it act as a wheel
That's
for
a
like a
wheel.
little cardboard.
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
car.
that would
but
count.
but would that just be like that like cardboard cutout of a circle? Is that a wheel?
Yeah, sure. By the same logic, I could take a piece of paper and turn it like both ways, and that's a door.
Well, no, because the door would need to like have hinges. It would need to like
No, it
turn.
doesn't.
It does. Well,
Okay,
how
then
else
I can
does it-
hold. I can hold it like by the side, like on the side of it, and turn it open and close. Now I'm the hinge. By the same way, you have to roll the wheel like if it's cardboard.
No, that's not how that works at all. Like a door, like if you just like left the door and just like dropped it, like you wouldn't be able to use the door. But if I drop the wheel, it's just gonna roll off somewhere.
Not if you're on steady ground.
Oh, that's semantics. Like, come on.
I mean, but
You
I
can
don't know.
roll
I don't know
a
if we
coin.
count-
Are coins
well, also-
wheels?
coins coins are not wheels because you can't attach
You
an
can-
axle to it.
Yeah, you can.
There you go.
But how many? Like you'd have to drill a hole into it, right?
There's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So how many
Also,
coins have holes drilled
there's
into them?
tons of coins with holes in them.
Okay, so all the ones with holes in them will count, but all the ones that don't have holes we won't.
Coin with hole.
There's some Japanese coins I know that have holes in them.
Yeah, like Chinese, Japanese.
Yeah, so
Oh,
those
yeah.
sure, we'll count those. Sure.
Then it's definitely a wheel.
Yeah, coins with round hole. Let's see.
Actually, I feel like the intended purpose needs to be a wheel. I feel like we're kind of stretching the definition. Like
Oh, we
before-
definitely are.
Yeah, I
okay,
think
but
the
like you can MacGyver that shit though and make it a wheel.
yeah,
So
but
is the
those
definition
those that
of
are used.
Maybe it's
Like-
things that are currently being used as wheels and things that are currently being used as doors.
Yeah, I think that frames it a little bit better.
so if I remove a wheel from a car, is that still a wheel? Like
No,
is a
because it's
spare
not
tire in like
Wait,
on the
it
back of my
should be,
CRV?
though.
It should
Like,
be
it
a
should
wheel.
be.
Like it's still
Because like a spare
Okay, sure,
tire
sure.
should
Okay,
be a
then
wheel.
we'll have to say like the intended purpose of the object is to be used like as a wheel.
okay,
as, like-
but then you're trying to quantify intention. How many people have looked at like a circle and been like, I could roll that?
I would say the Mesopotamian man did.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we talking? If we talk about like all of history, there are definitely more wheels
It's
in the
not all
world.
of
Yeah.
history, it's just current.
Yeah, yeah.
Just right now.
Even then, I feel like you're far more likely to look at an object and be like, I could roll that, as opposed to
But-
looking at an object and be like, I could use that as a portal from one area to
Like
another.
but if we look at it like let's say from when the wheel was first invented versus like when the door was first invented, we'll say, right? I know it wasn't like invented because like there wasn't one person's like door. Same with wheel,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the wheel came first, right?
Yeah, for
Like,
sure. For sure.
the wheels definitely came
all,
first.
if we're looking at all of history, wheels definitely win. But
The-
we're just looking at
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no, no. Just let me explain the rest of the logic.
Okay.
If wheels came first, right?
Yeah.
Then we'd keep making more wheels because we've already invented this thing, and we'd want to keep using it more and more because we know it has a purpose and it is useful for us to build, right?
Sure.
So the graph for number of wheels created over time has starts like much earlier on. Like it's the comparative y intercept is like higher,
Okay, sure.
right? Which means that like from the point that we started like
Slopes.
using doors, have we exponentially created that many more doors than wheels? Because if they're both growing at like a similar-ish rate, then even like in the current day,
But
there
I
would
don't
still
know
be
what the
more
growth
wheels.
rate. Like I don't know what the growth rate of doors and wheels are.
I'd say they like we can keep finding counterpoints to like each of like
Yeah,
there's this
that's right.
advent
It's like
calendar.
you can't-
there are
you
like
can't
these
do it,
cards.
yeah.
So I'd say they have pretty similar growth rates, right?
I don't know about that.
I don't
because
know.
think about like farming, right? Like all the different like stables and stuff. I would consider that a door.
All the like
All the
Yeah,
different
machinery.
what?
sure. Yeah, I mean,
No,
there's
no.
not that many fucking.
I mean, yeah, you think
Stables.
of like a
Like
plow
the mass farms, yeah,
or
probably.
like a wheeled, like not the tractor, but the thing the tractor is pulling, the trailer.
Yeah.
That doesn't always
Isn't it-
have doors.
No,
I
I,
thought
he's talking
that
about
is
a stables. I thought.
Yeah, like I'm talking about like a stable where like on a dairy farm, for example, like each cow has to go into its own like
Yeah, I
little
know.
section.
I'm just saying, like
So
you
they're all
can
doors.
think of examples where there are doors but no wheels, but you can equally think of examples
so
where there are
there's no
wheels
way
but
to
no
know.
doors.
Like I
like,
don't think there's any way to know.
On a farm, you would have like tractors and stuff. You'd have like wheels.
Yeah, so
But
I don't
also,
think
like,
there's any way to know. Like what the right answer
That's what I'm
is.
saying. Is like there's a lot of other like there's a counterpoint to basically every point, which is why I feel like they have not exactly the same growth rate, obviously, but like similar-ish enough growth rates to the point where whichever
But
one
I
came
think
first
when
probably
doors,
means that there's
when
more.
doors
of that
first
one.
came out, when doors first came out, there was an explosion, right? With the growth rate of
Bro,
doors.
what?
How?
When doors came out, I feel like we got
Whatever.
this brand new thing.
Yeah.
coming out.
Bob is like,
Well,
I
no,
was there
yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah.
dropped the door, man. Holy shit! Like,
Udor.
Like yeah, when like the Mesopotamian dude was like, yeah, this is a wheel. Like
Yes.
like you said, like there was an explosion of like wheels and like we kept using them, they're useful, right?
Yeah.
And people when they first were like, oh, doors keep like the environment outside, we should probably use them. Like I feel like
Steve
there
Jobs
like
was
a
like, I have
huge
this new
Steve
invention
Jobs.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna think different about
Yeah, so
doors.
they both would have had explosions, right? And then maybe it sort of like tapers out to like a more regular growth rate afterwards.
I feel like wheels are probably more, but I feel like there's no real
I mean,
way
you think
for us to
about
know.
like toys that
Also,
have
if you
wheels,
think about-
don't have doors. Generally speaking,
A lot of toys, actually. Like,
Yeah.
toys would be pretty insane.
like
as an
most
example.
toys. Like, sure, you have toy cars, but think about like toy trains. Like, I still have a bunch of like my old Thomas
Also,
Tank Engine
wheels
trains.
are so like integral to human like function. Like, for us to be able to do things, get places, move things, like wheels are super important.
Yeah, I feel
So
like wheels.
in
wheels
like
are probably
developing
more.
in
Like,
developing
straight up.
nations, right? Like, a door would be a luxury.
No,
Oh, in some,
no way.
I mean,
Like,
some parts.
in some parts,
I feel like
do-
at this point, like nearly everyone has a door.
I mean,
of
it
some
really
kind.
depends.
it's very common, but it's
Yeah.
it's like it's not essential to your existence. Like, you don't need a door in order for you to like do stuff with your life in your daily life. But like in a lot of developing nations, you pretty much need wheels.
Well, let's say you're
You
in
need
a
wheelies.
developing nation, right? A lot of times.
Heelys. Think about how many Heelys have they made? How many Heelys have been produced?
Oh yeah. It's
I think
over.
no wins. I think no wins. I think we end the debate here.
Yeah,
Heelys,
yeah.
ultimate point.
Heelys OP.
That's it.
Like, would you consider if I'm like in a hut or something like that, and I put like I cut off all the palm leaves or whatever, and like I tie them together with a vine or something, and I just throw that in front of my
Is that a
hut.
door?
Is that a door?
Yeah, I think that's a door.
Because it's separating one place from another.
Wait, you said
I don't know.
vines?
I feel
Or is
like,
it
no.
I
I feel like that's dumb.
bullshit?
I feel like a door is like it's like a proper structure that you like build. It's the same way. It's like if I have a tent and I zip up the tent, is that like zip like a door? No.
Like,
Like,
generally
it
speaking,
depends.
I think
I don't know.
I think when you think of a door, you think of like a solid, like, piece of like material with a hinge.
Okay, yeah, I looked it up. It says a hinged, sliding,
It has to be
or
hinged.
revolving barrier at an entrance. It could be
Okay,
so
sliding
then
or
is-
revolving.
So
like,
then is my
mean-
my laptop cover a door because it's on a hinge and it's a
But
solid
no,
piece of
because
material and I
it's
open
a-
it.
It's, an
it's
at
something-
the entrance of a building, room, or
Yeah.
vehicle.
You gotta
Okay.
gotta be going from
Okay.
Or
one
in the framework
area
of a
to another.
cupboard.
You gotta be going from one area
Okay.
to another.
So it's got to be two locations.
But then another definition is just a doorway.
Yeah.
What the
But a
fuck?
doorway is not a door.
What is a
I mean,
doorway?
I'm
like,
not sure what
that's
that
the
A
means.
thing,
doorway
though.
is a separate thing.
Like, a door is always going to be inherently more complex to make than a wheel. A wheel, you need just like a circle and a
Circle.
stick. You put the stick
Yeah,
through
no,
the circle.
I agree.
Voila,
I agree that wheels
wheel.
are more. Like I agree that wheels are more.
There are more wheels.
Yeah.
There are more wheels. Definitely more wheels.
All right.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of doors.
I mean, we
searched
know
this
for a
up.
fact.
An MIT professor thinks there's more doors.
MIT's
Whatever.
wrong.
Okay. He doesn't know about Heelys, bro.
MIT's a garbage school, anyways.
He doesn't know
He
about
doesn't know
Heelys.
about Heelys.
Doesn't know
It's
about
fine.
I
skateboards.
I
fine.
personally am also
know what?
wheels too.
Here. This is how we'll get the listener or the viewer even interaction. If you guys think there are more doors than wheels and you agree with the MIT professor, leave a comment below. We'll respond and tell you why you're wrong. And
Unless
If
you
you
say
think there are-
wheels.
if you think
Yeah,
there are
it's
more
fine.
wheels than doors, then leave a comment below. We'll send you a heart emoji at minimum with a nice message. That's a
Sure.
promise from us. But make sure to do that. We want to thank you guys for listening to today's episode. This was a big freeform episode for us, I feel. We really
Yeah.
didn't stick to any sort of plan.
Yeah.
Not that you guys
Not that we
probably
ever
were.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's whatever. But, it was a good episode. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to it. Make sure to leave a like or follow or whatever that button is on whatever platform you're listening to. Maybe you enjoyed seeing our faces and you're watching this on YouTube. Make sure to comment wheels, doors, the greatest debate of 2022. And subscribe, woo, follow, do whatever. I don't have any cool adjectives this time because I'm out of them.
We're in a hurry.
Anyone got an adjective? Look, Taco Bell closes in 25 minutes and I need some nacho fries. So
Let's go.
thank you guys for listening so much. We'll see you in the next one.